Welcome to my vlog. My name is Kanessa Carey, and I'm starting the vlog in the car because I just got done working out at my parents' house with us going in reverse with this whole quarantine thing. I'm not really wanting to go to the gym because I don't want to wear a mask when I work out, so I just head to my parents' house. So I woke up early this morning, not on purpose. It's actually my day off, and I was like excited to sleep in and catch up on some rest, but I didn't sleep in. I woke up at 7:45, just kind of sleeping in because I wake up earlier than that to get ready for work. But I got up at 7:45, just naturally my body woke me up, so I was like, might as well get this day started. You know, early bird gets the worm. So that is what we did. So I ran over to my parents' house real quick and I got a good workout in. It wasn't like the best workout I've ever had in my entire life, but I just haven't been feeling amazing this past week, and so I just wanted to take it lighter. I did some low intensity cardio. I just walked on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, which felt pretty good. I'm also just trying to preserve my knee as much as possible right now. Sometimes that's not always how I feel, but that's how I felt today. I need to drink more water because I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. I would like to try to incorporate more of my workouts into these vlogs just because that's something I'm really passionate about. So maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know, but it is today, so here you go. And now I'm going to head back home. I feel like I'm like a talk show host or something. Just eating a snack. So, hello. Let me tell you. So, this vlog is not going as planned. It was supposed to be like a quarantine wedding vlog, and I was gonna explain my quarantine wedding and what we did and what we planned to do about our original wedding. But we went and looked at a venue today to see if we could have any backup plans so that we didn't have to postpone our wedding any longer. And moral of the story, I didn't love the venue enough, nor did I like it enough. Also, I'm just like, this is such a first world problem. I know, trust me, I know. COVID has really messed up our wedding planning. We planned to get married on May 17th, which we did, with just our grandparents, siblings, and parents. So basically we had like 16 people there, I think. It was amazing, absolutely beautiful. I don't know how we made it look so beautiful. Thankfully, I have an amazing family, and it looked amazing for the type of wedding we pulled off. I will have to just like make a whole separate video about my quarantine wedding and what we're doing now. It's just been a cluster. I will save this all for another video. Alright, I think it'd be just a good recap video of our quarantine wedding, which was about a month and a half ago now. It was a lot of fun, but we do still want to go through with our original plan so that we can have everyone there. We can get video, we can get photos in my dress. We just want everything we planned for to go according to plan. And that's just hasn't been happening. But instead of doing a quarantine wedding type vlog thing, excuse me, you're in my shot. As I was saying, now we're just gonna do a get to know me while I eat a snack. Actually, I'm kind of getting over this snack, so I don't know about y'all, but I can barely go a day without peanut butter. I literally have peanut butter almost every day, if not every day. It's a rare occasion if I don't have peanut butter in a day, If you don't like peanut butter, buy the spoonful on a cracker, in a sandwich, in ice cream, really any time of day, anywhere, on most things. I don't know what to say. They can still be friends, but it might take me a little bit longer to warm up to you, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so because of that, I'm just gonna do some get to know me questions because I have nothing else to film today. Okay, are these good questions? These are just super like random. I'm just finding them on the interweb. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Somewhere not as expensive as California. I currently live in California. I'd probably want to live somewhere not words are difficult. I'd want to live somewhere not as expensive. Somewhere where I could get like more bang for my buck. You know what I'm talking about? Like Texas, Idaho. I think there's a lot of pretty places in Utah. Or maybe somewhere just like totally like, you know, different. Like Australia or something like that. I don't know. Not here. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is losing family or my husband. Hands down. Like, biggest fear is losing the people that I love. What would you change about yourself if you could? That is a hard question. I feel like if I would have asked myself this question like 5 years ago, I would have changed a lot of things about myself. But I think one thing I would change about myself right now, like in this season of my life, is to not worry so much about like what other people are doing or like where other people are in their lives and just really focus on like, I guess I would change about myself like comparing. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just in like a stage of comparing and I think it's just like the stage of life that I'm in, but I find myself comparing my life or like things that are going on in my life or like things that I have and stuff to a lot of people. I was thinking about it the other day, actually, like the saying, comparison is this thief of joy is so true. Because when you compare and you get upset or like down on yourself because like your life isn't going the way that someone else's life is going, then like you're taking away all of the joy that you possess in your life, because no matter what's going on, like there's always some form of joy and there's something always to like, there's always a bright side, you know what I mean? There's always something like that you can be positive about. A lot of times I compare like my situation or what I'm going through or like things that are happening to me to someone else's situation, and I'm just like, man, like this sucks, and it takes away all the joy that like I experience or that I could experience. So I think that's something I would change, is like my comparison. So just being like happy with the moment, and a lot of times I am, but also like a lot of times I'm not. I don't know if that makes sense. I just get in my head about it. It's not like an outward like comparison. It's like, oh my gosh, like it's like a nagging like in my head about it. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. What motivates you to work hard? I think this has changed like over time. I think I have always just been like a motivated person, if that makes sense. Like I've always just like been self-motivated to do things, even since I was like little, and I think my family could probably attest to this, but I think over time it's changed as like I've gotten older. Like right now it's obviously still me, which like motivates me to like to do certain things. A lot of things for me come from inward motivation, but I think one thing that has changed over time is like my husband definitely motivates me to work hard and to like be a better person and be a better wife and be a better human and be a better Christian and just like be a better employee and be a better worker and like all this stuff, just so that like I can be a better person and work hard for someone else and not just myself. If you could only eat one meat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Definitely chicken. I used to not really be like a red meat type person. Now I love it, but definitely chicken. I just feel like I can do a lot of things with chicken. I'm more of like a leaner meat person just because I don't like the texture of like some fatty meats. So like they're delicious, but probably chicken if I could only eat one meat for the rest of my life. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am both. Is that called an ambivert? I don't know if that's like an actual thing. I just think like, oh, ambivert, a person whose personality has a balance of extrovert and introvert features. Yeah, so I think in certain situations and around certain people, I am extroverted. But at the same time, in certain situations and around certain people, I'm definitely more introverted. I think I get my most energy from being alone or spending time by myself or like with select individuals like my husband, but I definitely benefit. I need to rejuvenate by having time to myself, if that makes sense. So in that way, I'm more introverted, but around certain people, I'm more extroverted. So it kind of just depends on like who I'm with and what I'm doing and like how I feel mentally. So I'd say I'm like in the middle. If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? I don't know. That question's hard because I feel like that everything that has happened in my life has gotten me to where I am today. So I feel like if I went and changed something, then I wouldn't be in this place and I wouldn't have the experiences that I've had. So I don't think I'd change anything. Maybe I'd change like specific like little like things that I did. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'd like to change, but I wouldn't want to change the experiences and the lessons that I learned from those things. So technically, I wouldn't change anything. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? I've been told, like by people I highly admire in my life and highly look up to, that I'm funny and that they have benefited or love my humor. That really means a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I almost got teary-eyed there for a second. And like, not to toot my own horn or anything, my camera said the temperature was too high. I don't know why, I'm indoors, but I don't really know what the last thing I said was. But this is the question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? I don't want to give myself a 10 because I feel like that means I couldn't get any funnier, and I believe that I couldn't get funnier. Is it more funny? You know, who cares? Oh my gosh, you're going to... I know it probably hasn't come out in these vlogs really just because I'm not like in person, but I think I'm pretty funny. Like, I'm gonna give myself that. I'm not one to say very great things about myself because I'm very hard on myself, but I'm gonna give myself that I'm funny. I'm gonna say like on a good day, I'm funny level, 8. On a bad day, I'm still gonna be funny because that's how I cope with life. You know what I'm saying? I would say on a bad day when I'm like struggling, I can still be funny. So I'm probably like a 5. I don't ever want to go below a 5, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta hold your funny standards high, especially when people tell you you're funny. Okay, last question, so that this isn't just like too ridiculously long. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That is such a hard question. No, it's not. It's not. In 5 years, 1 or 2 kids. That would be like a huge blessing. I want to live in our own house, in our own home. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I think that'd be great, but I also like want to work for myself, if that makes sense. So the business I'm working towards right now, I want that to just be booming so I can do that while I have kids. And then the side businesses that my husband and I hope to start soon, I want that to also be booming so that we have just a lot of freedom and we can live where we want to live and do what we want to do and travel and like all kinds of fun stuff. In 5 years, hopefully, we are very financially stable. We have 2 little ones running around because I think that'd be so fun. And we live somewhere new. We have businesses going. We just grow even closer to all of our family. We have a good church family established. We're just like looking for roots to plant and friendships to be made that are long lasting. So I just hope we're kind of like in a different season in that way. I don't know, I think there will be a lot of big changes. I don't know if I like can really think of all of them off the top of my head. I think I'm gonna end the video here because I really don't have anything else to film. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, morning, night, evening, whenever you are watching this. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys are watching my videos, it's not a lot of you, but hopefully, we can grow and become a family. That would be cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this like really random question and answer and just like random stuff before. Hopefully you enjoy the upcoming content too because I'm gonna make it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great life. Have a great life. But thank you for watching. Wow, okay, I need to shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.